Once you've checked out the lawyer's reputation, and it's time for you to go meet with him or his staff, make sure that you pay attention when you walk into that office. Look around the waiting room. Are there any plaques on the wall that tell you about the lawyer's reputation or his background? Is the office neat and clean? Is the staff helpful? Is this a staff that you know you can depend on down the line as your case progresses through the system? If you meet with the lawyer, make sure when you interview that lawyer, you are very careful about researching his credentials with him. Example, do you do this kind of work solely, or is this something else that you do along with maybe 10 other things? You need a specialist, so make sure you find that out. Do you negotiate your own settlements, or settlements on your behalf or on my behalf in the case of the client? That's extremely important. A lot of the large firms, and I'm referring primarily to those who advertise on television, employ case managers. Case managers actually handle the file up to the point in time where litigation becomes required. The lawyer in the office doesn't even see the file. So what happens is when it becomes time to negotiate a settlement with the insurance company, the settlement's not being negotiated by the lawyer, it's being negotiated by the case manager. Now, why is that important? Well, first of all, you don't know how long that case manager has been with a law firm. You don't know what kind of training the case manager has received. You don't know what kind of rapport the case manager has with the various insurance carriers. When the lawyer negotiates a settlement, that lawyer is basing his settlement negotiations upon his experience, not only outside the courtroom, but inside the courtroom. So, for example, recently I had a case where the adverse insurance company offered $50,000 in settlement of my client's claim. A case manager might have jumped on that and said, gee, that's a great settlement, let's accept that. But when you review the file, what you realize is that the injuries are far more severe. So I did a detailed letter to the insurance adjuster and said, here's why the case is worth more than $50,000. 2 weeks later, the policy limits of $100,000 were tendered to my client. So my client benefited from my experience.